Hello again, I'm Judy Schneibel. I am a volunteer here at the Benson Center and also a participant. Today I'm going to show you a way to make flower raised cards. We're going to use this little magic thing called Pop Dots. Buy them in any craft store. They come in different sizes, so be aware. Most, when you buy them, have two sizes, the ones with the bigger dots, I'm not sure you can see it, and the ones with the smaller. They're two-sided tape, so all you're going to do on your card, you've already folded it, and you have cut out some flowers with your die cut design. So we're going to use some pretty flowers here, and trusty tacky glue. Very good. We're going to do this so the flowers look like they're raised. Well, they will be raised with a bigger dot. Take it off the pad here. There's sticky adhesive on both sides. It doesn't make any difference what. But what you're going to do is put the sticky either side down. Now when you're going to put your first item, measure it and be sure it's not going to overlap the card. So, like so. See how that looks like it's standing up? Very simple. Let's do another kind here. Sometimes it's good to mix solid colors with other colors. It just gives it a bit more tone, plus it'll pick up some of the color in the other flower. I'm not going to use that. I'm going to use another Pop Dot. These are great. Like I said, they come in two different sizes, and there's probably more variety than what I'm using, but they are great. Okay, so now this one, I think this matches pretty well with that. Picks up the color in there. I'm going to underlap a little bit here. Push the dot down in the center with your finger. Now also, with the little dots, and I mean these are little. I'm not sure we can even get one out. We did. But they are pretty small, so I am going to revert and go back to the bigger ones. It's a little easier to work with. You can also cut these to the size that you need. So let's put a butterfly up here. See, that's why I would use the smaller dot, because you would not see this. But let's rearrange the butterfly. Put him on the Pop Dot. And put him down. Okay, you've got somewhat of a dimensional card. You don't have to make them all dimensional. You can make one dimensional, you can make them all dimensional. But that's what it looks like, and from the side you can see how the little dots are in between there. These are really fun. Now to finish up this card, you gotta have, if these are flowers or something, you need to have a stem or something. So yarn is good, pipe cleaners are good, cording is good, but for these, since it's supposed to be a flower, you might want to use a green pipe cleaner, piece of construction paper, whatever you can find that looks good to you would be fine. So that's really all it is. Here again, they are called Pop Dots. You get them just about anywhere. All right, now I'm going to talk a few minutes about the cutters, die cutters. This is simply wrapping paper. Beautiful design. And what I've done is with my 1-inch circular die cut, I went ahead and cut out some of the circles with the 1-inch die cut. And I have made a little balloon card here. I would add more cord so the balloons look like they're all attached, but wrapping paper works fine. Okay, let's talk about the die cuts just for a few minutes. We've used it briefly in some of our previous sessions, but I want to caution you about one thing. Some of the die cuts, and I think I've eliminated all of them, but some of them, when you make the punch, then these little leaves are separated and you have to glue them one by one together. So look out for that and try not to get those little tedious. But I'm going to make a sample of each one that we have here so you can see. Another thing you can use if you don't have paper is envelopes. Even when they're used, they have some space. So here again, slide it all the way to the back. I'm gonna have to stand up again. Push it down, and there you have that design. Sometimes you do need to stand up. This is a nice little heart. A lot easier. Butterfly. And all these are available to you at the Benson Center when you sign up for the card making class. Anything that I've shown you is pretty much available for you to use while you are in class. Some of them are bigger. But you can see how they would add so much to your card. Okay, another thing we want to talk about, there are some tools like this. They make a little leaf. They have different designs if you so desire. But like I said, this one's a little. All right, let's try the snowflake. The snowflake might be the one I was talking about. And when you're using your paper for your die cuts, try to save as much paper as you can for the next design, because after you have cut your flowers out, you still have plenty of room here for the smaller die cut. To make a pretty, he's stuck in there. Okay, he's in there. Right. Let's try Peter Pan here. I haven't done Peter Pan. All right, snowflake. Here again. There you go. Okay. These are absolutely beautiful during the winter months to put on your holiday cards, greeting cards, or whatever. But there's lots of uses for this scrap paper, so don't throw it away. Don't throw this away because it's perfect for what you need. And one last thing today, we're going to talk about borders on the cards. All right. Fold my paper for whatever card I'm going to be making. To make it a little bit different. Now, this die cut is a border, just like this. But it will not, it's only this long, not this long. This is the only part that's going to make you make your cut. So you want to start, push it up against the back. I'm going to flip this around. I'm going to go down the side. So, simply, again, he's not cutting today. All right, I know what I did wrong. I tried to go through 2 pieces of paper, which is not what you want to do. All right. Their design. You could leave it like that. You could go on down the whole row. You could also take another color paper. Just for example, let's use the white. pretend like this is plain. You could cut a strip of white and put behind here and glue the white down so it would show. You can do it anywhere you want to, across the bottom, down the side, across the top, just whatever you would like to do. Another thing you can do with cards, let's just say you wanted to maybe make this one a little different. We're going to refold this one to make it a little different so that it's not really, give you a little edge and margin at the bottom. So you could do this all the way across, or you could do this, paste a different color down the side of it, and it would show through. Another thing you can use are foam sheets. Now, they're not going to fit in the die cuts. They're too thick. But you could trace on these, cut them out yourself, and glue them down. Again, I want to remind you that folding is very important when you decide what color you want your card, which direction you want it to go. Just start slowly and work and just have fun with it. It's really a fun craft and something you can do indoors. So hope you've enjoyed this session and stay safe. See you soon. Thank you.